is first overlay is going to be white. So white will be in the center, and then over that it's going to be a transparent color. And then I'll do the fade on that second transparent color. And that's what you're going to be doing today is the color fade. So aiming to have it less dense on one end and more dense on the other. And then that'll kind of like, you see two color drops in a row. So hopefully that helps. We can only hope. And also today, Andy is saving his voice. So we're all going to help each other by, once you guys start working, help talking each other through the process. And that'll also help reinforce what you do know and what you need to work on learning and remembering as well.
So he's not talking back today?
No talk back today. So Andy's going to pick up the white first. And so opaque colors tend to be stiffer than transparent colors. And then especially white is what we call the stiffest color. And so it has the highest softening point of all the colors that we use. And so whenever overlaying a white color or a stiff color, you just have to be mindful to know that it just takes that much more effort to peel that color over the bubble. So you're really, it's going to help you work on, when you're doing this next week, it's really going to help you work on having that temperature difference established from the beginning and then maintaining the temperature difference, meaning that the color is always hotter than the bubble before you're trying to peel it around. And I'll try to do the white even. So you'll notice that I'll drop it, peel it all the way back, and then also I'll try to like peel it back towards the center again. So it'll be like a wave coming back towards the pipe and then a wave back towards the center. And the second color drop is going to be the fade. And so that's going to be that wave of glass going up towards the pipe, trying to make it less dense on the tip. And whites take longer to heat up as the assistant has picked them up. So you just really just got to get it nice and hot, cool the tip, get it hot again, cool the tip, get it hot again. So that's why I love getting the head start. So being mindful of how large my initial gather is, because I know I have to do two color drops. And because I know I'm going to do that fade on the second one, I'm not super worried about it. But if I wasn't trying to do the fade, I'd have to really make sure I could be able to peel that color over. Meaning that you have enough color material to easily peel it over the starter bubble. So for this first color drop, it's a stiff color. So I'm going to keep my bubble a little shorter so it's easier to peel around it. And then once I get that melted in, then I'll elongate it slightly for the color fade. So that way you have enough distance to travel to actually establish a fade. So, yeah. We can travel. And then also, whenever you're gaffing today, just make sure you get the your favorite pair of diamond shears that work for you. Good. I see I still have some red in my pipe. That's good. I normally never over, keeps turning until I grab it, aim to the center, give it a little twist in your hand, see where you're at, pinch, turn, and cut. Now, quickly to the bench, safely. Back of the jacks, pressing it in flat. It's your opportunity to kind of sweep it on center. Since I don't want to do a color fade on this guy, I'm going to sit down on the bench one more time because I only touched it flat, and I want to start that tapered angle to it, so that way I know I'm not punching through the tip when I go on the mark. So a nice heat just on the front. Start flat, any chance to center it, and now slightly bend in, pushing it back. But stay at that angle, don't start to peel it around, because you need that thick leading edge to be able to peel it all the way around the backside of the ball. So basically, heating deep enough to really have that heat soak into that leading wave of color. So ideally I wouldn't have the bubble in there right now, but I have to heat up that glass. So I'm just in deep enough to really heat up that color. And you can, if you're not paying attention, accidentally drip that color wave off center at this point, so really focus on keeping it centered. Now, slight angle up, because when you're in your level turning, you can spin it out a little bit, match that angle you set, pressing in, pushing down. Okay, so now I'm safe. So now I can tuck in the back edge. And so now I got a leading edge going the other direction, which is this edge right here. So now it's the thickest right there. So I'm going to start to slowly just do the opposite direction, back towards the center of the bubble. And then this angle also squeezes any color or bubble thicker on the tips. You're also picking up the color on the tip as well, in case you accidentally punch through it. So there's a peeling the wave back and then pushing it back towards the center. I'll smooth out that edge color, and then I'll quickly press a little air and just round out that bubble space. And then also, this is the last time I really want to be shaping and touching it, just for time's sake. Structure to that bubble, just making it round again.
sometimes some people put a gather clear.
Yeah. So if you're going to do a gather clear between, your first color you probably would not put over a bubble. You would pick it up straight on the end of the pipe and do your starter bubble into that, and then do a skim coat of clear over that. Stabbing color on the end of the pipe is easy for this part, but then it's harder for the starter bubble part. Alright, color drop number 2. Coming over. That's a drip. And I know I got a long way to go. So, now I'm going to move fast. Really push. Push, push, push. Just through my experience, I know this is going to be hard to get it all the way over. We'll do our best.
And this one you're doing a fade?
Yes.
Now that the white is stiff, that's to your advantage.
Exactly.
You can get that really hot.
Exactly.
The white's still stiff.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'll punch through the tip one more time. Set a little less sharp angle this time. So you notice I was turning a little faster there. That's just to get the shaping done more quickly. So that way I keep that temperature difference between the color drop and the color bubble. The farther away that the two glass temperatures stay away from each other, the farther away they're going to stay on the reheat. The closer they get, the more they'll even out. Which is why when you're trying to even something out, you let it cool, flash, let it cool, flash, let it cool. Punch through that tip. Now, pick an angle, don't change yet. So now that I got around the center, now I feel like that was the hard part. So once you get up around that highest point of the bubble, you're not home free yet, but you got a better chance. Huh? Yes. Yeah.
So you want the color thin at the bottom?
Yeah.
Try to push off as much as you can.
Yeah. And so yes, with the just a reminder, with the color fade, you got 2 ways to control the color fade. That's how you distribute the color drop, and then also where you put the gather. So if you put more glass in the tip, you're going to have more material to blow through, therefore less dense color.
Therefore, less what?
Less dense color. Because you're stretching it further. Alright, so I've got it back. We did it. Now same thing, just tuck that color in on the back end. Smoothing it out so that way you don't trap any bubbles in the gather. Or trap one of those big, long bubbles.
When you want to take it off, will there be a system that's like color and then white on the inside of the lip, or will the color
Yes. So it can be both, and basically all depends on how you treat that lip when you're shaping on the punty. So if you take cooler heats on the punty and make sure to paddle every time, you'll keep those color layer rings. But if you really heat it up and soften it, so then the glass wants to be round, so then it'll round off, kind of sealing it up a little bit. So now I'm just redistributing that color a little bit. And I'll do one little heat, puff the bubble, and gather blow it out. It's completely covering the white, yeah, which is the goal. Yeah. Okay, so what are we trying to achieve here? Gotcha. So anytime you put an opaque under a transparent, those two colors interact with each other. So we lovingly refer to these as like cocktail mixes because you're mixing two things together and getting something different. So whenever you put white under a transparent, it'll be a little more vibrant. It pops more. And also for depending on what you're doing, sometimes you don't want that glass to be transparent because you're either trying to hide hardware or you're trying to hide dirty water if it's flower base or something like that. All right, so I just reinforced the shape of the bubble, let it cool, and now gather. So it's basically just a way to have the same color look different. Yeah. And you'll see when it gets blown out, it'll be more vibrant.
There's an obvious ramp up light on the tip. Is that because it's fuller, or is that because it's faded?
That's because of the fade. Yeah, so you can already start to see the fade now, where it's lighter on the end, and a little denser up top. And so now I'll control that a second time with where I put this gather. So I'll just keep that glass off the end instead of trying to peel it up around the shoulder. I'll just use a little gravity, help me keep it down there. And as soon as the center bubble starts moving, then you can't really peel that fresh gather around anywhere else. You're going to be moving everything around unified together. So you just have that first few rotations to really set where you want that glass distributed at. Exactly. Yeah. Just doubling down on that thing. But now that we've put all that hot glass on the tip of the bubble, that means there's more heat down there. So that means the shoulder is not going to blow up as easy. So just to make sure we thin out that glass, really make sure to focus on getting that heat back into the top. Because normally you evenly distribute that gather, so that way you evenly have that heat soak in. But now I already have a heat difference set, where it's hotter on the tip, colder at the top. But really just keeping that in mind, cooling the tip. See how that bubble moves. And you have to see how that bubble moves because we're using a opaque color, and you can't see the bubble. So that's your only indicator of where the bubble is how it blows up. So bench blows are really handy for that. So go ahead and blow. You can see what happens to it. And stop blowing right there. I was just really focusing, papering the bottom to puff up the shoulder. Almost. One more. little hot. Sometimes I'll do the initial jack line at an angle. That's just to get the shoulder away from the jack line and blow. And stop blowing right there. Alright, so we're already seeing how that stiff color is affecting us. As we remember last week, I was really just able to blow it up all right there. And that was about the same amount of heat, I'd say. That.
So it looks like there's like a clear on the bottom. Is that actually close or is it clear from
I must have pushed through some of that white as well by accident. Which, you know, is a hard thing to avoid. But if I wanted to avoid that, I would have taken much more time between the color drops. Really let it get nice and cold. Yeah, you can see that we've got a sharp line. So if I wanted to get rid of that sharp line, I would have had to vary my pushing down angle slightly, just to keep from getting that hard line.
Do you have last week's fade?
Oh yeah, right there. It's that green guy's a fade. Picking a tool, grab it with the jacks, touch a little bit, see where it is, set it up like that, chilling it, and yeah, so you can see that, yeah, the ring of white on the inside and the purple outside. So the only way to really get rid of that in your finished piece is to trim using straight shears. And that would be the reason to use straight shears in an application like this, because as you're cutting it, you're really pulling everything, smearing it across each other like that. So you're tucking it, hiding those layers. If you wanted to keep them and you still wanted to trim, then you would do the jack and knockoff trim. Because basically you're laying it cold and tapping it, so you keep those layers whenever you got that cold shear. And then as you're opening it, you would have to keep paddling it so that it stays nice and flat. Chilling that surface basically. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun feature to keep. And that white's already behaving a little stiffer. take an extra heat or two. Let's get there. So that was using a little bit of spinning out into the paper to change the shape. Yeah. All right. So we'll knock that off so you guys can start dropping some color for yourselves. Thanks, sir. Well, it was still a little